Look at this guy to drag his dad into it. To drag his dad into all of this chaos. And I'm not showing you this for no reason. This man is doing a rap song every day at 9 a.m. Like, no one could clip him because he's been live. To put in perspective, when I went to work, he wasn't live around lunchtime. So, Korea, lunchtime, he went live and he is still live. I haven't seen him eating much food, but he's been rapping. I swear to God, he's been rapping for the last 9 hours. Fousey returns to Kick, still waiting for Eddie to contact him. And he has the most viewers on Kick. And I put it there. Cannot you not see the eyes? Can you not see the eyes? So these eyes here means I want people to focus on these numbers because Fousey is one of a kind. Fousey is the first man in history to admit to cheating on a company's website to make millions of dollars. He admitted, no one accused him. On two separate occasions, he admitted to complete viewbotting and then was unbanned on Kick, came back to Kick, and spawned in with 36,000 viewers. To put it in perspective, even when he crashed out on the yacht, you guys need to understand this to see that there's something wrong with that view count. Even when he crashed out on the harbor, he did not have that view count. From an outside perspective, let's say I wasn't anything to do with Kick, I wasn't a streamer on Kick, I didn't do anything for Kick, it looks bad because on Twitch there are people viewbotting 100%, but no one is admitting to it. No one's opening the door and saying, "Look, I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm at the top." Like Fousey is saying, "I'm cheating and I'm at the top," which is very bad. The optics for Kick is very bad right now. And this guy is a lawyer in Korea, and he'll explain to you how they plan to continuously keep on charging him.
You can be convicted of multiple crimes, each one worsening in punishment. So here's what happens. Let's say he's convicted of 4 crimes. Crime number 1 is he's a first offender. So what they're doing here is they're queuing up this offense, which is a minor offense. Obstruction of a business is the most minor charge. It's the most weak weak punishment, right? So what they do is they're going to give him the weakest one first. So he's probably going to get a fine and maybe a suspended sentence, which is like probation. But here's what happens. Immediately, the same day, they can convict him of a second crime. And that second crime, because he has a first crime, he's now a convicted criminal.
Johnny Somali was eating his noodles and he was drinking alcohol. And I don't know what happened. He got like really drunk. And the text-to-speech was blasting like monkey sounds and baboon sounds and like all crazy stuff. And then he picked up all the noodles and he started to throw it around. And then he threw the alcohol around. So the thing he doesn't understand is like in Korea, it's very different than Japan. Like Japanese people are like non-confrontational. No matter how crazy you act, they just accept it. Whereas like in Korea, they do stay quiet, but they stay quiet because they're gonna try eventually to group up on you. And that's what he's realizing now. Like they are collecting all the things. You remember where he sat down, he was kissing the statue? That's gonna be another charge. It's a combination of two things. I feel like Johnny likes to be viral. He likes to be all over the YouTube searches, to have lots of views. It's no lie, when he went to YouTube after being banned by Kick, him being crazy and turning it up like that, and it brought in all the text-to-speech, which is money to him. And it grew his YouTube channel really fast.
Like the TTS?
They can be very mean on
We can
it.
pay for everything we need to do.
Yeah,
We like it, right?
I do, yeah.
Better than getting a job.
Ha!
This is the one
can pay for
conundrum
everything.
I've always had. How does Mr. Based get all that text-to-speech? He gets higher text-to-speech than most Kick like big kick channels.
Can't disrespect
Why
them.
you keep
Loser sent $30.
putting
Josh,
Because they'll lose their money. We have to refund them.
Get help.
I do think the things that are being said are more harsh. I agree on that. I do agree on that. My worst part about his text to speech, he doesn't even filter it. There's like N words and like there's the most worst language comes through his text to speech.
Hey, what evidence did you bag and tag at the scene? And his response to me was, well, Chris, that's probably one of my biggest regrets is we didn't really bag any evidence at all. And then when I did finally get to see the crime scene photos, my heart basically broke. And because there was water bottles around the scene by her, around the apartment, and we know she had a water bottle, and we know that GHB was in that water bottle, right? We know it was in there, and if they would have just bagged these items, we would have had Jason, I'm confident of this, we would have had Jason Itzler's fingerprints on one of these bottles, traces of GHB in this bottle, and we would have had a case.
And you could tell they were trying to point it at Julia. Like one of them said, well, I heard that Julia did pot once in high school. I'm like, you know anybody who hasn't tried pot once? If they knew she was with Zoltan, why didn't they go over to his place right across the street?
For me, I don't know any of this. So I'm just trying to figure out what the full story was.
Jason was doing, but I'm convinced he was just scared to death to come forward after it happened.
Hello?
This is Zoltan from Los Frontiers.
Hey, Zoltan. My name's Alex Novell. I'm a documentary filmmaker working on a film about an old friend of yours named Jason Itzler.
I can talk about him, but that would not. I have no way to defend myself against him, and I never had. And that's the thing. So, and this is such a dark part of my life. Such the worst part of my life, practically. The time I know this guy, and the guy is a very brilliant mind. He's not using it the right way, but the guy is very brilliant.
Zoltan. Sounds like a real innocent name, right? Zoltan.
All right, so what if Zoltan were to make up some crazy story or anything? He could say anything and people believe it. That's how the internet works. Like, I'm kind of famous. Like, anything he says about me would be like so terrible for me,
A public
He's gonna
side.
tell us how he got this scar on his head.
Tell the truth.
What's up?
Call the cops! Get off! Call the cops! Call the cops! He's attacking me! Call the cops!
Keemstar has been keeping track of all of this. Even brought on Based and Josh onto the podcast.
And when Alex went to go confront Mr. Based in real life about what took place, he got attacked. Oh my God.
I'm gonna be charging him with felony assault and robbery. Took the cable off of my camera.
And okay, so that's done.
So Wiz says this. He sent an email to Kick Support to tell them that the API vulnerability exposing streamers. So basically what he's saying, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but he's saying that there's some personal information that can be accessed. And if I'm wrong, you are saying that it's coming through the banned words. So if I put a banned word as my name, you are able to find that through the code.
I brought my whole family.
Kaicenat he broke the record as the most subscribed Twitch channel. The takeovers, guys. Like he could see the 404 in his eyes. But lucky he didn't actually capture the actual hit. I don't like this stuff. I like the cars drifting at takeovers. I just wish there wasn't so many idiots that are getting so close to where they're drifting or running to the center.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
He completely missed the eyes. And that's how you reduce.
I missed your eyes. One more. Okay, I got you. That is a direct hit.
This must be like flashbacks for him from Australia.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, dude, my hot dog! No!
Just pick it up.
Oh my God, dude!
That's why I said let's open it at the house. See?
Look, everyone's playing it out. No, look at his face.
650.
Oh my God.
There's the real one.
That means he's gotten 2 good pranks. Nana Pips got him, and then Sly Kayn got him. What the hell is this? I'm gonna play this one more time. Just focus on this clip. Not what EBZ is saying. Just focus on this clip.
I'm raised in a culture of genuineness. You know, my culture says I have cousins, I have nieces, I have nephews. I can say what the fuck I want to say to them. I'm not them. I'm just telling them, look.
It don't work like that. You can't just say I'm just. It doesn't matter if I didn't do anything to them. I can just talk to them. You can't. Even this clip is doing more damage to his case. They are going to advertisers and claiming that him and Ethan Klein are falsely talking about their creators. I need you to think what I'm saying to you. Twitch, this multi-millionaire company, big company, is going to advertisers and complaining on the 2 people. Exactly. They're complaining on 2 streamers pretty much.
I know someone in advertising that went and met with Twitch directly. And I shit you not. And the person I know obviously knew this situation pretty well. And when they went in there, do you know what the fucking Twitch team tried to do? I shit you not. They said, listen, this whole thing is being coordinated, okay, by 2 attention whores. And I assume that means me and Ethan Klein. And they said, this one, look, there's even a clip of him saying he doesn't care. and my friend from the advertising, I don't want to say too much, he saw the clip. He didn't say anything, but he already knew the other half of the clip. And it was the funniest fucking shit when he fucking told me later.
I'm showing you guys, no one's talking about this. Like, Twitch is in deep trouble at the moment. I made 1 tweet, and this company followed me on Twitter, invited me to their Discord server, gave me a channel on their website. They did so much for me just from 1 tweet. I don't know. I think I'm gonna see. I'm gonna talk to them on Monday. So I might stream on their platform because apparently they pay you in Solana. And yes, Jack Doherty does have some stake ownership in it, but from what I heard, it's run by crypto bros. He's leaving Kick. It's the end of Kick. Time to delete your accounts. Here's the first one. People noticed that he got $5 million in ETH. One is, this could be the payment coming in now for all the work he did for Trump. You guys know, right? He helped. Or 2, they think this is like leftover money that's owed to him because he's leaving Kick. And that's just a wild theory. Then when you search Instagram and you search on Twitter, Eddie unfollowed Adin Ross. Now I want to also, again, I asked it when I started today, do you trust Sam Bond? The reason why I say this to you is because Sam Bond went live today on a Twitter Spaces, and he said he spoke to someone inside of Kick, and they told him multiple people are running Eddie's accounts. It's not actually just Eddie, and it could be just one person who did the unfollowing that caused all of this. And then this also happened. Look how he's feeding into the trolling. He goes and changes his profile picture. This picture is the actual photo he used on Twitch. This is Kaicenat's reaction to learning about what happened to Adin.
He left Kick? Why? What happened?
And then this was happening. Parti all of a sudden says they are giving $450 million, a 1-year contract, 100% paid instantly. I don't know how they got this cash. I don't even know. As I said, I spent maybe 1 hour talking to the guy who runs the Twitter account, this Twitter account. And I still couldn't understand where they're getting their money from. Because all I figured out was that they are crypto bros. I just don't understand how they have this kind of cash. Now, this was Sneeko finding out that Adin's leaving.
We support him. Love Speed supports Adin on this new journey no matter where he goes.
I don't want to be mean and like, you know, have all these people hate me, but like Natalie is probably like a 3.
Bro, a 3?
She has very messy eyebrows. Her eyebrows are not manicured. She has very messy eyebrows.
You can literally see when she's hearing this, she's like doing that thing. You know, sometimes women do, like they get self-conscious when you say something to them. You can see it in her face.
No, I didn't say you're boring.
Oh, what the fuck? They were like all spamming like the worst shit ever in my chat, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I thought you were switching up.
They're trolling you. What I said was you're a 3, but if we consider everything instead of just your face, then you're a 4.5.
What the fuck?
Look how clumsy Ice Poseidon is.
Thank you.
Dude.
I'm so sorry. Sorry, I don't feel good. Dude, all over my pants. Ice water all over my pants.
Look at the shape of DBR's head, guys. Holy smokes. I don't know that kick. This one is for Gary to react to when he gets a chance after the competition. But what did Gary say here?
Alright, we're getting...
Oh, shit.
We're getting 30...
It's working.
Oh, it worked.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Nicked her!
Just a couple days ago, Westside Mike was in Ice Poseidon's house, crying, complaining why him at 12,000 followers can't get verified, but Peggy B is verified. All she had to do was just get on her knees and use her mouth, and she was verified. And he blew his mind. Like, his mind was frying. And then this night was the night he'll never forget in his life. I don't know anybody who's had this kind of luck in all of Kick. Listen carefully what I'm saying to you. Even the people who took part in Sam Pepper's event, who made the top 10, did not get verified in KCIP on the same night. I'm telling everyone this. I don't know anyone who's ever gotten both things at the same time.
We did that shit. We did that shit. We did that shit. Shout out ABZ. Shout out Shuvi. This is the collab of a century. We did that shit. Fuck D10. And fuck the fucking scooter boy. You're out. This is God's plan, bro. I love all you guys. I love all you guys. W fucking Westside Mike. Holy shit. I just got KCIP.
This is a man in his house with his wife. His wife is not even with him. And like his wife is like, leave me alone. I just want to use my TikTok and sell my clothes. Don't touch me. That is his wife. And then he has to go outside. You can't even pull a prostitute, dude.
If you were with me, one more baby, we have car, house. Yeah, you have one, right?
Yeah, I have
Yeah, me one too also.
No, I don't need it.
Yeah, one more, it's okay. Yeah. I want to go. I said tomorrow I go here. See? This place famous. Okay. What?
I go with you.
No, I want to go with her, but she said
I go with you, Auntie.
Yeah, together, tomorrow, here. We eat food, right? Only friends.
Again, he's talking to the handler when the girl is like, no. So it's you guys are like gassing this dude up. It's so sad. Like when you can't even talk to a prostitute whilst showing all your wealth. Imagine you spend a decade on YouTube. You go on Rumble. You try to become Andrew Tate's son, pretty much. And then you get on your knees for Adin Ross. And then you get a Kick deal. And then now you're streaming on Kick. You do all of this. And now people are calling you Neon. That is this dude has literally no personality for himself to like, no one is saying, oh my god, it's Sneeko. He took a loan And this is so hypocritical because he told us that Adin Ross is a degenerate because he takes loans to gamble. And then look at this. He's owing someone else money. He's in debt also.
Oh, I gotta ask you a question.
Let's go.
I owe somebody $6,000. I tried to pay him through PayPal and credit cards that didn't go through. Can you Cash App or Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal him right now, and I give you the money right away?
We talk about that after the podcast.
Okay, but it's serious. I have to pay him in like an hour. Or I get in a lot of trouble. I'm being that serious.
Well, and then, I don't know if I don't have that right now.
Do you have that?
I don't.
Do you have that?
We just shut down Wasabi Productions.
I know you did, but if I don't pay this $6,000, my family could get hurt.
What?
Yeah, I fucked up.
What?
I fucked
Wait,
up.
what though?
I needed $6,000. My accountants had fired me. My ex-manager, I fired him. I don't have any access to my credit cards. I don't have access to my bank account that holds all my liquidity money.
Okay, let me give context. Let me give some context. Listen. He goes on here and he asked for $6,000 when he did not tell any of us what was going on. Like you as the viewer, you surprised because he didn't even tell you before he went here. He went on the podcast and then he spoke about it live. And Alex Wasabi is his friend. He's on his friend's podcast. But I thought this was all a skit. He took out a bed and breakfast, the Airbnb, and he's owing $6,000. He needs, like, it's like a deposit. He pays the 60 now, and then he'll pay the rest for 30 days later.
I have it. I just needed it that second. So I asked a friend. He said, I know a guy. Do you want to use him? I said, is he trustworthy? He said, sure. He connected with me. He did it through text. How much do you need? What's your wire information? You have this many days. This is what happens if you don't. My dumbass said yes, because I don't have a team. I now have 1 hour to give him $6,000. I sent him it through PayPal yesterday. They banned my account and they said suspicious activity. I have to get this man $6,000.
So all this is going on and you decided to come to a podcast?
In the moment, I thought he was making up the whole thing. Because, like, as I said, he didn't introduce it to the audience. He just did it on the podcast. The new staff members are starting to get annoyed with him. It's the same thing happening all over again.
I'm locked out of all my bank accounts. Call Bassem. You guys are going to sit here and tell me, oh, if we paid it, because you guys never fucked up. Maybe if everybody did their job, this wouldn't have happened. Yo, I just sent you 1,046, but they kicked us out of the Airbnb. So can you keep it until I need you to book the new one for me? They're fucks because they said you didn't pay the $1,000 in time. I said, you fucking dirty motherfucker.
I was gonna say this to you. The last time I saw this hat was Jumanji.
Look, crash out. Why?
This is another clip where he's fighting with his manager. This is a second stream.
I listened to that song in college, smoking a black and mild outside after I came in 4.4 seconds with a girl I love. What? I don't believe in you. I don't even know. I don't think God believes in you. Yeah. He put you in my life to get fired.
Kick, I hope you're watching. Even if you're not watching, I need you people to clip this and spread this everywhere. This is him. Let me just break this down to you. This is him on Kick saying that Kick gave him back his deal. And then this is him admitting that he is still viewbotting. And that Kick itself is stopping him from botting higher than Neon. He wants to bot to 50 to 60k. He even, under the surface, read between the lines, he's also saying that Adin is botting at 60k and Neon is botting under him and Neon's not allowed to bot over Adin. Like, just listen to this properly. This clip right here, I would love like Santa Maria or Eddie to see this clip and talk about this one clip.
Put a limit on how high I can go. Think about it like this. They pay Neon an amount that's higher than me. And then they pay me this amount. They're paying Neon this amount because the perception to the audience is he has 40,000 people watching. If they put the person who has less pay than him as their focal star with over 40, that's why nobody can pass Adin. That's why when Neon was doing it, it was such like a, yo, is that allowed? Because that's the industry standard. You can't pass the top dogs when you view bot.
Makes sense.
So Kick capped me at like under, so I don't pass Neon. That's fucked. So that's why in the renegotiation right now, it's take limits off of my account. However many viewers I get, I get.
That one clip can get you in so much of trouble in the government, because right now they are releasing a new law in America for you guys, which is you cannot post fake reviews and fake your reach. It's criminal. Yeah, there's a new policy coming. I saw Santa Maria talking about it today. There's a new policy coming where you are not allowed to fake your shit. This is where I'm going with my point of view to all of you in this chat. Does Twitter bot? Yes. Does Twitch bot? Yes. Does Kick have bots? Yes. I think all of that. But what I'm saying to you is that none of these platforms have a streamer. Listen where I'm going with this. None of them actually have a streamer who is saying that they are botting. Are you guys with me? We all know the FaZe clan are botting on Twitch. We all know this. But they'll never say it. Fousey has the balls to take the money while saying he is cheating, which is going to make Kick look so bad. Kick as a platform, this is not good. You need to understand that if you're a businessman, this is gonna destroy your business. It's literally gonna destroy your business. You know, so I'm not just sitting here telling you to ban Fousey. I'm just saying if you're a company, you need to drag this guy by his ears into your office, and you need to talk to him to whatever you're doing, shut your bitch ass up, because you are going to destroy this entire multi-million-dollar company.
We're not going to give you $100 million in one lump.
So if you're wondering why that's happening, there's beef now between Action Man and Fousey at the moment. And to answer somebody in the chat, I don't believe that anymore, because you don't ban a guy and then the guy goes to every other platform and says that your platform is shit, cusses it out, disgraces your company, and then you unban him for him to come back and still say he's cheating and destroying your business. Right now he's a sleeper agent. He's inside your bed, burning your whole house down. This is just my wild, spooky theory. I think he actually has a 2-year contract with them, and Kick wants to see the contract to its end. No matter how bad it is for them, they're gonna ride this wave with him. You know, so, and I don't know what kind of lawyers he has, how airtight the contract is, because as somebody said in the chat earlier, this guy lies so much, it's hard to prove what's real and what's not real, you know?
To make upwards of 200 million, because I was willing to promote Steak in this contract. My idea for Steak was so big, when I said it, I saw Eddie's dick get hard. It was that good compared to other creators.
You had this. I wish we had a chance to see this. He was planning to do Steak. This one is cold. I can't wait for Andrew Tate to respond to this. He's planning to use some words that's going to trigger Muslims. And he says that he wants to trigger Muslims so that he can get clicks and attention.
The Muslims will love that. They'll debate it because they'll say, how dare he put alhamdulillah, even though the word is alhamdulillah. But the girls who think they're Muslim say alhamdulillah. So I made fun of it in my first video years ago. So yes, I am putting it in a song. Muslims are going to debate whether it was right or wrong, so it's going to gain traction from that. I said, fuck the $100 million contract.
Now this is where he talks about Parti. Parti also contacted him to stream.
Right? Literally up until last night, you know what I said last night? I went on Kick last night, not because I was back on Kick. I did it as a power move. Did 5 minutes after I went live on Twitch, They unbanned me. They were desperate.
Yeah.
I didn't react. So when I finally
bidding war with these unbanned.
Exactly, and they don't even know Parti. There's a company called Parti. They're about to. Their CEO just texted me. He's about to give me a huge offer. They've only signed one other person, Jack Doherty. Jack was smart. Said, don't pay for 12 fucking average people. Pay for somebody like Fousey. I'm all they need. You give me a website that goes to myself, party.com/G7Yusuf, G7YSC, game over.
I mean, I would like to see him go to Parti because he would be insane again. Because also we need to address this too. Although everyone just thinks he's crazy, how come when you watch him on Twitter and you watch him on Twitch, the behavior still isn't at 1,000 that you see on Kick? On Kick, he wants to fire everyone. He wants to punch people. He's saying KYS, like he's taking it to a high limit. I promise you, I watched him for 2 hours on Twitch. He didn't even say the N-word even once. It's as if honestly, it's as if he knows what he's doing. And he's putting a different character on each platform that he's doing. I promise you, on Twitch, you know what he was doing on Twitch, guys? He was low energy. He was like, oh, how you doing, guys? What's happening? You're smiling. You would have thought he's been sedated.
Johnny Somali could literally be put to agricultural labor, to forced.
Yeah, but you see, this is where he doesn't understand who Johnny Somali is. Dude went to Japan jail, and he came out laughing. He wasn't as much as I see on the stream, Johnny wasn't even traumatized 1% from Japan jail. I think that's his joke. He wants to say that, oh, he could end up like a slave.
Johnny Somali could be picking Korean cabbage. You can't make this shit up. I'm dead serious. This is a real reality that could happen.